This is the story of a man who falls into the void from an 8th floor. As he falls, he thinks, so far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. We will remember 2020 as the year that changed our lives. The year in which everything we trusted came crashing down. News that came from far away told us how hospitals were built in 10 days. Cities of millions of inhabitants were confined entirely. The streets were disinfected and borders were closed. Slowly, the danger was reaching the door of our homes. Soldiers, trucks with dead people, and mass graves appeared on television. The lockdowns had arrived. We had to flatten the curve and be responsible. The virus could resist on surfaces for days, weeks. Death was on our heels. It lurked around every corner and could be waiting for us at the supermarket, even in a tomato.
That is the way. You must stay at home.
There are those who trust politicians. Others trust the messages spread by the media. Some trust the advice of their favorite singer or actor.
No more restaurants, okay? No more restaurants, forget all that. We stay home.
I don't trust anyone. What was already clear to me back then was that if I wanted to know the truth of what was happening in the world, I had to look for it on my own. I found doctors, lawyers, and Nobel laureates who were being censored. I immediately realized that many of them had the keys to everything that was happening. I tried to set up a crowdfunding to be able to make a documentary and reach all of them, which was also censored. Then the same happened. They alleged that you can't talk about this issue. Something weird was happening here. On the 3rd, I got it. A platform accepted it. I filled the whole of Spain with posters to support the campaign, and the rest is already history. This is the story of my search, and my way of sharing it with you. But let's start at the beginning. We live in a society where it's not easy to discern truth from lies. However, today we have the instruments to dismantle the wall of the Platonic cavern stone by stone, behind which those who project the messages and images we receive are hidden. They are aimed at controlling our thinking and our actions. Just like in Plato's myth, whoever manages to free himself from the chains will be obliged to tell others the reality that he has seen outside. The first stop in this story begins on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea in Sitges. The World Freedom Forum, held in